guys for tuning in to my OnlyFans. Today's guest is none other than my best friend, Michael Malice. Michael, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for the fourth take.
No problem. I have a question I have to ask you right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot come up with a good name for this podcast. So I was thinking about calling it Thank You. Your show is You're Welcome. Mine can be Thank You.
Okay.
Do you approve or no?
It would be hard to search for it.
I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
Some folks call it a moonblade.
Now, Michael, you're a Russian Jew, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which part of that are you least proud of?
Russian.
Why is that?
Because Russian people are trashy, low class. The only two people left on Earth, or at least in America, who wear fur coats are like black women and Russian women. Lots of purple, lots of gold, lots of fighting. It's really déclassé.
Okay. Well, that's good to know because I thought it would be, the latter.
Okay.
But yet, I guess you just kind of hold on to that.
Yeah, Jacob's ladder, they call it.
What was the best food that you had when you were in North Korea?
Oh, that's a great question. The food was not horrible, but it wasn't good. I'm trying to remember. I took a photograph of everything we ate. The best food, well, there's something that they're very proud of in North Korea. They have these buckwheat noodles in Pyongyang that they tell them the world envies. And when I was there, I tried them. I'm not a big noodle person. And they smelled exactly like these tubifex worms people get at fish stores to feed their fish. So it was really off-putting to me. I do remember what I liked was, before a meal, you'll have a roll. And for some reason, their rolls before the meal were like sponge cake. So that was really kind of good to eat. So I guess the sponge cake.
Yeah. I wasn't aware that they had much food there to begin with anyway.
Well, they don't. I mean, they had a genocide via starvation in the 90s.
Do you think they hated you at all? Or they acted...
No.
No, not at all? Not because
you're
an American or anything?
Nope, not at all.
Now, is that the act that they put on to make you feel welcome and to make you think that their country is normal?
No, I think if even when we were at war with Iraq, if you met an Iraqi, you wouldn't have any animosity toward them on a personal level. Well, it's not like I was an American soldier.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Now, here's an important question that I've been wondering for a long time. What is the formula for the perfect Twitter troll?
Oh, I don't know that there's a formula. If there was a formula, then by that point it wouldn't be perfect because then anyone can use it. I would say a few key elements are your reply has to be shorter than what you're replying to. It has to be, hopefully you can get it in one sentence, and no emojis or no GIFs. That's kind of sloppy. The perfect Twitter, here's the formula for the perfect Twitter troll: your mom. Just write your mom, and that'll take care of it like 90% of the time.
What has been your favorite Twitter comeback so far in your Twitter history? Is it your mom's? I see.
No, I got that from Coach Schlichter. My favorite one off the top of my head was when Nancy Sinatra, Frank Sinatra's daughter, had a tweet about how the NRA members of the NRA should all have to face an execution squad. And I said, well, at your age, you know a little something about staring death in the face. I think that was probably my favorite one. That was, oh, and the other one was when Mia Farrow was going on about the Pope and how great he is because he's an environmentalist or something. And I just wrote, bitch, you gave birth to the Antichrist. So those were two of my favorite ones.
My favorite tweet by you ever is when Trump told Pocahontas that he would see her on the trail, and you said the Native American genocide continues with another slaughter by the president.
Yes.
See, I memorized it.
Yes.
And I just stared at it for hours and laughed.
Trump Jr. took a screen cap of that and put it on his Instagram. So I had to deal with literally 3 days of garbage as a consequence.
Did you get a huge amount of backlash? Yeah,
but it's all the same. And it was all like they were trying to get at Trump via me, and I don't have a horse in that race. Unlike, I'm no Lone Ranger. I don't have a horse in this race. So it was fine. It was just, it's amazing how relentless they were, but also monotonous, because it was all the same thing over and over. Oh, you're racist. How can you make fun of this? And it's like, I've never heard of you before this 5 minutes ago. Why would I care that you think I'm an idiot or I'm this or that? It makes no sense.
Yeah. So we've known each other for quite some time now, about a year or so. And although I have high energy, we can say that I lack in the intelligence department.
I don't think that's true.
Well, you've made me feel that way.
Oh, good. Good.
The first time I ever met you, I introduced myself and you just stared at me.
Well, you were all handsy.
No, I put my hand out to shake your hand.
Yeah.
That's what we do here in this country.
Yeah. Not in this. Okay, yeah.
Not lately, though.
Yeah, that was fun.
So I want a book recommendation from you that me, Erik, needs to read.
Oh, that's a great question. What book would I recommend that you read? In what context?
Just to make me a better person.
Final Exit.
By?
Let me see who wrote it. Final Exit is written by Derek Humphrey.
Mm-hmm. And it is about?
It is How to Kill Yourself.
Oh, okay.
Legally and effectively. No, okay. I don't know there's so many books I would recommend for anyone. For you specifically, you seem to be pretty happy. I don't know what you feel like you're lacking.
Well, it's not what I feel like I'm lacking. It's what you feel like I'm lacking. I
think you're terrific as you are. I don't see what I would recommend that you change.
Well, I appreciate that, man. That's the first time I think you've been sincere with me.
Oh, that wasn't sincere at all. That was me ducking the question.
Okay, well, there we go.
What about Hooked on Phonics?
It worked for me.
Did it? Did it?
Yeah, you've seen me tweet. I asked you some time ago to teach me how to write a book, and you literally laughed at me.
Yeah.
And you said it's excruciating. Is it really that excruciating?
Yes, I'm writing my next book now, and it's a nightmare. It's an absolute fucking nightmare.
Now, do you set aside a time each day to write, or do you write when you feel impulsive? Do you get an idea? I have to be disciplined about it, and I also have to stop if I have more in the tank, which will keep you from getting writer's block. Mm-hmm. And what's your next book? It's called The White Pill. And it's about? It's a manual for happiness, but it's about the victory of good over evil. Oh, I should read that, because I was black-pilled for a while, Yeah. I think a red pill can transition into black pill. Yes. Very quickly. Yeah, you take one red pill, not the whole bottle. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to keep you long. These are just 20-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute interviews. I have to ask you, what did you hate the most about this interview? The fact that I didn't hate anything.
if you have to say the most, like with my polls on Twitter, I would say that you're not more confident. This is not how I think of you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is getting edited out.
Why? It's the truth. I don't understand.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not used to doing this. This is only my second interview.
Okay.
And so it's a work in progress.
Yeah, but I mean, you know how to kill people, so I don't know why this would be something that is of concern to you.
Well, because I want to make it interesting and have fun and make you laugh, and make the followers enjoy it.
Do you feel like you're presenting an air of fun?
Yeah, I do, because you're a fun guy to interview and talk to and be around.
You're not giving off vibes of fun.
Me?
Yeah, at all.
Why do you say that?
Your facial expression, the way you're talking, you're giving away vibes of tension and stress.
That could be some outside factors.
Oh, is Lewis there with like a gun to your head right now?
No, he's in the other room ranting and raving.
That doesn't sound like him.
He walked in and he was like, I need this room at 1 o'clock. And I'm like, well, it's 11 o'clock right now.
Yeah. He's just marking his territory.
He is. Well, I appreciate your time. I will work on my confidence, my tension, and maybe we'll do this again when I'm a better human, after I read the book you suggested.
Well, if you read that book, then we wouldn't be having another interview, I feel.
Well, thank you, Michael Malice, and I appreciate your time, and have a good day, brother.
And this interview was not a false flag.
It was not. Maybe. Says the Mossad agent. Goodbye.